Hey everybody, in this video I'm taking a look at the TAQ-56 and the TAQ-V. These are both pretty similar options, so I was curious what the better choice was for Warzone. So I've done a variety of comparisons looking at TTK, ADS speed, recoil control, and a variety of other stats which I'll show. This is primarily looking at the base version of the guns. However, the TAQ-56 by default comes with a 30 round mag and the TAQ-V comes with a 20 round. So to try and keep things consistent, I do have the 30 round mag attachment equipped to the TAQ-V for all of these comparisons. So now we'll get into all of the tests that I did, and I'll show some footage of all of these different comparisons. It's about 2.5 to 3 minutes of just going through all of these tests. So if you're not really interested in that and you just want to see the results, you can skip ahead and I'll kind of go through the breakdown of the final results of everything. All right, so now going through the final results of all of this, I've got it kind of all laid out here in a spreadsheet that we can go over. Kind of the long story short of this is that the TAQ-56 wins out in terms of like movement speed, ADS speed, things like that, whereas the TAQ-V wins out in terms of recoil control, in my opinion, and then also damage and TTK. So kind of going through each one of these stats one by one real quick. ADS, TAQ-56 wins out, 13% faster ADS speed. Aiming stability is basically a tie in my opinion. I think the TAQ-56 technically has a better aiming stability, but I don't think you would really notice the difference between the two. ADS move speed, again, the TAQ-56 has a 12% faster move speed when aiming down sights. Sprint speed, again, another tie basically. Technically the TAQ-56 was 1% faster, but again, I don't think you'd ever really notice that. Sprint to fire, like ADS speed, the TAQ-56 is 11% faster. Reload speed, again, TAQ-56. If you're doing a manual reload, it's 10% faster. However, if you do a reload from an empty mag, it's 7% faster. Rate of fire, 650 rounds per minute on the TAQ-56, 596 for the TAQ-V, so the TAQ-V fires a little bit slower. Magazine size, so this is where it gets a little bit interesting. So like I said, in the comparisons, I was using an attachment on the TAQ-V to give it a 30 round mag, so they basically both had a 30 round mag for a fair comparison on things like recoil control. So if you're not going to use a magazine attachment on the TAQ-56 and use that 30 round base mag, that's sort of an advantage for the TAQ-56 because that gives you an extra attachment slot to use for something else. I think the TAQ-V, I think you sort of have to use at least a 30 or 50 round mag on this gun. I think 20 round is just too small, particularly for Warzone. So you could probably give that as a win to the TAQ-56. However, if you're going to be using an attachment on the TAQ-56, it's again, sort of just a kind of a tie there, I think. Anyways, recoil control. I personally am a much bigger fan of just a straight vertical recoil, which what the TAQ-V has, so I give that to the TAQ-V, whereas the TAQ-56, it does go up and then it sort of veers off to the right. So I think the TAQ-V recoil control is significantly easier. And then finally, looking at TTK and damage. So when I did this test, this is based off a Modern Warfare 2 custom game where I have player health set to 250. And then that's also averaged out from headshots, a chest shot, and leg shots. So using that easily goes to the TAQ-V. At 5 meters, the TAQ-56 has a 0.708 second time to kill, whereas the TAQ-V is 0.571 seconds. And then going out to 50 meters, the TAQ-56 is 0.954 seconds, and the TAQ-V is 0.805 seconds. So TAQ-V, significantly better. TTK, 19% faster at 5 meters and 16% faster at 50 meters. So wrapping things up, after, again, going through the tests and playing around with both weapons, I now lean towards the TAQ-V if I'm choosing between the two. And this is the loadout that I use for this gun if you want to try it out. I'm using the FTAC Ripper 56 for the underbarrel, high velocity ammo, the 50 round drum mag, and then finally I've got the demo clean shot grip and then the TV X-Line Pro stock. So kind of the thinking when I'm building this gun, and I'm using it more so for like the medium to short range area, not so much a long range option. So the recoil, again, I think it's pretty easy to control in its base version. It's basically just a straight up vertical recoil control, and that FTAC Ripper 56 helps control that down just a little bit more, and it's super easy to control. It's basically just pulling straight down, and you get basically zero recoil on the gun if you compensate for that. And then the other attachments like the stock and the rear grip help speed things up a little bit, so sort of negating any sort of that move speed and ADS speed loss that you would get from like the drum mag. So it's basically a fairly quick version of this gun with easy to control recoil, good TTK, and I like it quite a bit. So that's what I'm going with. Hopefully this video is helpful, and thanks for watching. Bye.